Hi, my name is Amanda Bowling. I'm the general manager of Preamble Cocktail Lounge in Webster. I've been managing since last summer, and it's been a real blast trying to bring this constitutional speakeasy back to its former glory. We have a really chill vibe here. We have some really great classic cocktails. We're known for taking our drink making very seriously, but we're not pretentious about it. And I believe that once people find out a little bit more about our spot and all the potential that it has, they'll be just as excited about it as I am. So when it came to operational turnover, there were several facets to what I needed to accomplish taking over in my position and kind of righting the ship. Part of it was obviously I needed to hire all new staff and get them trained and onboarded relatively quickly. Fortunately, I have experience as a cocktail consultant, and part of what I do is not just come up with cocktail menus, but also train staff, often from scratch, who have never tended a bar before in their lives, from scratch, how to do it, like all the terminology that they would need to know, techniques, product knowledge, all of this. So I drew from that experience, and my experience being the lead bartender, being the trainer in many of my previous jobs, to be able to get my staff onboarded and get everybody up to speed very quickly. I did retool the cocktail menu, tweak it, improve it, streamline some processes, and get things better organized from what they were. Another facet of what I had to do was to make sure that we established good routines and good habits with regards to making sure that everybody was on the same page, that we were engaging in the proper procedures every day, that things were being executed in the correct order, in the correct way, ensuring some consistency, because it had been not quite as consistent as we would like in days past, but I wanted us to be very impressive. When guests came in and they saw, how things were, a little different. They were nicer, they were cleaner, they were, the service was on point. I love seeing, some of my regulars be impressed with the turnaround and how Preamble seems to be more on the up and up these days. It could not be more crucial to make sure that the organizational foundation is set before entering any kind of creative mentality. First and foremost, whenever I get here, no matter what idea I might have percolating in the back of my head, I literally dream cocktail ideas. I have to make sure that we have all the resources needed, and one of my strengths as a manager is the logistics, making sure that all the ordering is done, making sure that we have all of the necessary little bits and pieces and all the moving things that make up this day-to-day organization. We have to make sure that all of our ducks in a row, all of our ducks are in a row before anything else can happen. I have to start off my day, make sure I'm checking my inbox, that I'm updating my calendar, that everything is done, that we have everything that we need. And then it's playtime. I've always been really big on making sure that I get all the necessaries out of the way before I can go have fun. Kind of like doing my homework and then getting to go outside and play. Right. So I will say this as somebody who has struggled with ADHD and time management throughout my life. One of the things that I've had to do is become extremely cognizant of everything that I need to do. If I need to write myself any number of lists, if I need to put everything down on the calendar, if I need to sort it all out, set alarms, use all the tools that I have at my disposal to improve my own ability to manage my time, that is absolutely crucial. There are so many things that you can draw on from around yourself. Putting a whiteboard in the kitchen and having, the staff, put things up there as necessary. Hey, we're running low on this. This person called. They want to talk to you about an event. Things like that, and your staff is a resource. All the technological tools that you have on your hand, that's a resource. Old-fashioned pen and paper, that's a resource. Time management, I live and die by it. I have to be organized and have, all my ducks in a row and not pandas in a pile, because otherwise this would all fall apart like a house of cards. It is super awesome to have this chance to collaborate and network with other professionals. I feel like throughout a lot of my career, I'd always been feeling a little bit out of the loop, and I never really had the inside track on what was going on, and trying to find people to talk with who understood me, where I was coming from, professionally, in every aspect. It was hard to come by. I had a mentor here or there, but for the most part I didn't have a lot of things around me that I could really draw from. I kind of felt adrift, a little bit of an island, and I never liked that isolation feeling. And now, like, there's suddenly this whole world that's opened up to me. And I feel like this is exactly the kind of thing that I need to take my career to the next level and really improve my professional growth the way that I've always wanted. And I'm really excited for what's coming next.